So I have a cold and can't sleep, and so my mind is racing, and this story comes to me, and so I got out of bed, wrote it down, I'm going to share it with the lovely audience, and it's called Clash of Civilizations. It's a vignette of hope and change. Okay, once upon a time, in the year 2036, and in the gated community of Priusville, one of the last non-Islamic communities, some startling news discovered by the parents of a non-Islamic boy. For behold, the young man is dating a Muslim girl, who, by the way, attends the local mosque. His parents took the matter to the non-Islamic Priusville community supervisors, and by now everyone was well aware of the million-plus things that are offensive to Islam. So the cupboards of Islamophobic excuses were bare. They took the situation before the community supervisors, and it came as no surprise as a unanimous decision to decapitate the boy. His parents came into the room where he was fast asleep, and with one of their larger garden axes, removed the boy's head from his body. They got up early next morning and hurried to the post office. They sent the boy's head to the local mosque along with a note that was eventually read to the entire congregation. And the note reads, "Dear Islamic community leaders, as soon as it came to our attention that our son was dating a Muslim girl, we immediately decapitated him. Please accept this sacrifice from us as a genuine act of repentance. Please do not kill us. Please do not kill us. Please let us live. Please let us live. Imam. So, my fellow servants, what shall we do? Audience. Stone him, burn him, decapitate him." Chapter 2. A Ray of Hope and Change. The people of Priusville were aware of an increase in decapitations, especially among non-Muslims, and they cried out to the federal government. Not to fear, Barack Hussein bin Obama, that would be Barack's son, by now he's the president, was to speak at the local school that afternoon, prepared to take action. Let me get Barack up here in the screen. He's going to be speaking to us now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your plea for government intervention has not fallen on deaf ears. There's not one among us who has not suffered decapitation. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my place. There's not one among us who has not been acquainted with the event of decapitation of a family member or a loved one. But now, but know this, we are working day and night to institute programs that should ease your pain. This very morning, I have signed a bill that allows the Department of Health and Human Services to define decapitation as a disease. Yay! Long sustained applause. Okay, and as such, there will be benefits provided you survive the decapitation. Now what's more, the Department of Education has just completed the K through 12 dealing with decapitation curriculum. Yay! More sustained applause, right? Okay, so then, let me see, got chapter 3. Chapter 3. The British are coming. That's the name of chapter 3. And the president cuts into the sustained applause. Now, keep in mind, most decapitation is a result of Islamophobia that you inherited from your parents. You must never view the current tension between peaceful Islamic community and the traditional views of the people of Priusville as a result of anything to do with Islam. On the bright side of the current trend, we should view any outbreak of decapitation as a means of preventing any recurrence of offense by those decapitated. Yay! Long sustained applause. Yay! Let us take our lead from the Prime Minister of Great Britain, who is, in my opinion, one of the most tolerant and diversity-promoting world leaders. In his country, there was a lingering attitude of Islamophobia in the remaining pockets of non-Muslims. The Prime Minister spoke thus: in order to snuff out the the last of the offensive Islamophobes, all non-Muslims are required to kiss the posterior of Muslims in their midst while said Muslims are bowing in prayer, and you must continue kissing until you suffocate. And as you know, right now, there exists no more intolerance in all of Great Britain. Hey, loud sustained applause. And they all lived happily after ever. I hope you enjoyed my little vignette. This is what goes through my head when I can't sleep.